Hey, what's up everyone? JR here again at Holy Faith TV. I wanted to come on tonight to talk about Catholic conflict resolution because I experienced it earlier today. I went through a situation where one of my videos was taken down because somebody submitted a copyright violation against it. The company that submitted the copyright violation, they submitted it on the video, The Beauty of Traditional Catholicism, a video which I have 26,000 views on. It was a video that I edited, and what I did is, so I started this all as basically a weekend hobby. That was my original goal, and The Beauty of Traditional Catholicism was one of the first videos that I had ever made and edited, and I didn't plan for it to ever turn into anything. I definitely wouldn't have thought that I'd have 26,000 views on it at this point, that's for sure. So when I did it, I didn't keep track of where I took the footage from. I just put it online. I didn't plan on monetizing it, and I never actually have monetized it because it has copyrighted music in it. But another Catholic ended up pointing it out to the company that owned the right to some of the footage that I used in my video, and they submitted a copyright violation against me. Needless to say, when I first saw the copyright violation, I was mad as a hatter. So I sent a very uncharitable email to the company that owned the rights to the original footage. I sent that email to them. It was very uncharitable. I was only looking at it from my perspective. I was wondering, why in the world would somebody have a problem with a video about traditional Catholicism that's not monetized, that's not making any money on it, doesn't run any ads, but simply shows the beauty of the traditional faith? I honestly thought when I saw that copyright violation, it was somebody that had a little bit of jealousy, because here it is, this video has 26-something thousand views on it, and all legal views, I might add, as well. But when I get an email back from them, at first it was very charitable and turned a little bit less charitable at the end, but considered in the context of the original email that I sent, it's understandable. When I got the email back from them, I started looking at it from their perspective. I started to understand that their concern was not the fact that I used clips out of their videos. What they were concerned about is the fact that I didn't include any links to their page. Fair enough. And then in one of the comments, I had a link to our donations. So here it was, they thought that I'm collecting all this revenue off their video. Here I have 26-something thousand views on it. I'm collecting all this revenue off sections of their video, and I'm not even linking back to their page. So I started seeing it from their perspective. It makes a lot of sense what they were saying. That wasn't my intention. It definitely wasn't my intention. But I could see the perspective of where they were coming from. In my reply email, I think they started to see where I was coming from, and that I had no intention to get rich off of their footage. That wasn't my goal. And luckily, within a couple of emails, I would say 2 or 3 more emails, we came to an agreement. All they wanted was a link to their page, their YouTube channel, on my video. And hey, I had no problem doing that whatsoever. And I even included a link to their GoFundMe page. And I wish that, although I wish that they wouldn't have submitted a copyright violation, they did retract it, so it doesn't even count against my record. And we were able to come to a very, very peaceful conflict resolution. And I want to just say thanks to its JMJHF Productions down in El Paso, Texas. You may recognize the name. They do a lot of Father Mitchell Rodriguez videos. And they were very charitable, and for that reason I really want to thank them for their understanding, for them looking at it from my point of view. And I should have, initially I should have looked at it more from their point of view, but I didn't know the reasoning. But once I did, I started to look at it from their point of view and saw that they had a legitimate point, even though that wasn't my original intention. If I was looking at it from the way that they were looking at it, I could definitely see how they would be upset. But that's all it takes a lot of times, people, is we have to listen to the other side. We have to understand where the other side is coming from. We have to try to see things from their point of view. And within 2 or 3 emails, we were able to come to an easy, favorable conclusion for both sides. And now it's a win-win situation for both of us. So they, on my video with some of their footage, they now have a link with a video with 26,000 views on it. They now have a link back to their YouTube channel and to their GoFundMe page, and I get to keep the video, which is doing quite well for me in driving traffic to the channel. I'm not making any money off the video, so to speak, but it's driving traffic to my channel. So we both win out of it, and the only reason that we're able to both win out of it is because we started looking at the situation from each other's point of view, and that's really all it took. If I would have sent back another uncharitable email to them, would I have gotten that favorable conclusion? I highly suspect it. I highly doubt that I would have had that kind of favorable result. And now it's a win-win. And now, who knows, maybe in the future, with their permission, I'll use a little bit more of their footage. Who knows? Maybe not, but maybe I will as well. So we have to listen to each other. We have to listen to both sides of our equation. We might have our reasons for one thing, but it may not appear that our motives are pure on the other end. And that's all it takes to resolve a conflict. And that's all for now.